What if I told you the real space race is not for Mars or aliens, it's for power? Because right now, billionaires are not competing to explore space, they are competing to own it. And whoever wins this race will control the future of communication, defense, and even the internet itself. This is not science fiction, this is real. A silent war is being fought above your head right now between a few of richest men on the earth. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and a handful of billionaires. They are quietly turning outer space into the world's most profitable and most dangerous business battlefield. They call it exploration. But behind the rockets and satellites hides something darker. The final monopoly. A monopoly so massive, it could decide who connect to the internet, who win wars, and who get left behind. Because in the 1960s, space was about pride. America versus the Soviet Union. But today, it was about power. One man versus another. Private companies now control what once belonged only to the nations. And the question is no longer who will reach at Mars first and who will own the space forever. The dream that started with NASA has now become a monopoly in the making. Let's uncover how it all began. So let's get started. Once upon a time, the space race was not about money, it was about pride. Between two superpowers, America and the Soviet Union, were fighting to prove who ruled the sky. The world held its breath as humanity took its first step on the moon. That one small step was not just for mankind, it was a declaration of victory. But 60 years later, everything has changed. The new space race is not between countries, it's between billionaires. Elon Musk, the man who wants to make humans a multi-planetary species. Jeff Bezos, who dream of millions living and working in space. And Richard Branson, who want everyday people to experience the stars. Beautiful dreams, right? But here's the twist. Behind these futuristic visions lies a business war. Because the real goal is not exploration, it's domination. Every rocket launch, every satellite, and every mission is a part of a bigger plan to build the final monopoly in the entire human history. Think about it. Space was once controlled by governments. Now a handful of private companies are building the roads, the fuel stations, and the toll booth of entire universe. And here's the scariest part. There are no rules, no laws, no global authority. Just whoever gets there first own the sky. SpaceX built reusable rockets, cutting launch cost by 90%. Blue Origin dream of creating space factories, industries floating in orbit. Virgin Galactic turned the stars into a playground for the ultra-rich. But in the end, all these paths lead to one thing, control. And that control does not come from rockets. It comes from something much smaller. The satellite they send up there. Because what rockets carry into space is what really decides who rules it. So let's see how the business model nobody talks about is turning billionaires into the most powerful people on the earth. Everyone talks about rockets, but rockets don't make money. What they carry into space, that's where the real business begins. Because space is not profit because of rockets, it's profitable because of what rockets put in space, which is satellite. Each of these little dots, smaller than a car, can do things even government dream of. They send internet, guide airplanes, track ships, power GPS, run banking system, and even control military weapons. Every company, every country depends on them. And whoever controls satellite control the world's data. Every message, every video call, and every transaction float through the sky before it reaches you. Elon Musk saw this early. While the world was looking at Mars, he was quietly building something even bigger, a communication empire. Starlink, a network of over 6,000 satellites, providing internet to every corner of the planet, from desert to war zones. And here's the crazy part. It's still just the beginning. SpaceX planned to launch over 12,000 more satellites. When Russia tried to cut Ukraine's internet during war, Starlink turned it back on. One private company restoring a nation's communication. That's not only business power, that's political power. Power beyond governments. Because when one man can decide who stay online and who goes dark, that's not only innovation, that's control. And the numbers, Starlink could be worth more than $100 billion. A single global network that could one day replace every telecom company on earth. But Elon Musk is not alone. Jeff Bezos is watching carefully, and his plan is even more secretive. Because while Elon Musk built rockets, Jeff Bezos built something else, an invisible empire of space infrastructure. If SpaceX owned the sky highways, Blue Origin want to own the tool booth of that highway. But what happened when the one man controlled the skies? Let's go inside the Jeff Bezos secret plan. While the world watches rocket fly, Jeff Bezos is thinking differently. Elon Musk built for speed, for headlines and for Mars. Jeff Bezos built for infrastructure. He is patient, strategic and invisible. Blue Origin may seem slow. It does not grab attention like SpaceX. But behind the quiet launches, Jeff Bezos is building something no one talks about. The backbone of space commerce. Project Kuiper. 3,000 satellites planned to bring internet everywhere. Not just fast internet, but a network that can support everything in space commerce, like deliveries, communication, even industrial operations. Think about it like this. If SpaceX built the highway in space, Jeff Bezos wants to own the tool booth. He does not just want to sell rockets, he wants to sell access to space itself. Every rocket, every satellite and every plane is designed to quietly make Amazon the central hub of the universe. Because one day, every delivery, every communication and every business operation could depend on his network. And here's the secret nobody talks about. Owning space is not about reaching at first, it's about controlling what's already there. Elon Musk wants headlines and Jeff Bezos wants control. And in the silent war of the billionaires, control beat speed every single time. Next, we will see how this power shift is already changing the global politics and why one private company can now influence the wars, government and the entire nation. The space race is not just about billionaires anymore, it's about government, and the world is changing fast. Governments now depend on private companies to reach space. NASA rent rockets from SpaceX, the US military rely on Starlink for real-time communication, and the Europe, India, China all racing to build their own satellite systems. This means one private company, not a nation, now decide who get access to space. Imagine that for a moment. One company, one billionaire can decide which countries stay connected and which country goes dark. When government depend on private companies, the balance of power shift. Suddenly, the line between corporate strategy and the national security blurs. Europe is building its own networks, India is racing to catch up, China is accelerating its orbital control, all because the rules of space have changed. And that power is dangerous, because the company that controls the satellites control data, and the company that control data control the whole world. Next, we will see how India is quietly redesigning the rules, showing that space does not belong only to the billionaires. While billionaires fight for control of space, India is quietly redesigning the rules. Meet ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization. No flashy headlines, no billion-dollar PR campaigns, just brilliant engineer doing the impossible with limited resources. In 2014, India reached Mars for less money than the Hollywood movie Gravity cost. Think about that. While the world spent billions chasing billionaires' dream, India built rockets, sent satellites and reached Mars for a fraction of the cost. ISRO does not race to monopolize, it races to innovate, to democratic and to show that space can belong to humanity, not just the ultra-rich. While some see satellites as tools for control, India sees them as tools for connections, for learning and for exploration. This is the Indian model, frugal innovation, big dreams, small cost and the maximum impact. While billionaires commercialized space for profit, India democratized it for humanity. The next frontier is not just space, it's AI-powered space control. Imagine a sky where satellites don't just orbit, they think, they decide and they manage the entire network without human touching a single button. This is not a science fiction. AI can control communication, monitor every corner of the globe, track resources, and even guide defense operations. And here's the frightening part. The company that control AI satellites also control the humanity's decisions. From global internet access to defense system to even financial transactions. All in control of this AI powered network. So this is the future nobody is ready for. Autonomous space network. Data flowing faster than any law or regulation. A few billionaires deciding the fate of billions silently. And the question is not who own a rocket, it's who own the AI that run the entire sky. So let's be clear, this story is not about rockets, it's about control. The next Google, the next Facebook, the next Amazon won't be on Earth, it will be in orbit. And the question is not who reaches space first, it's who owns it forever. One company controlling communication, one company controlling navigation, and one company controlling global data. The future is not happening on land, it's happening silently above your heads. And in this silent war, whoever controls the sky will control the future of humanity. Because the real race is not to explore space, it's to own it. The dark business of space is not just about rockets, it's about control, power, and the future of humanity itself. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and a few others are quietly shaping a world where the sky itself is no longer free. If this video blew your mind, the next story will shake everything you thought you know about the business, power, and the future. Because the real war for the future is happening silently above your head.